Hey, what's up, guys? Did you hear about the director who wanted to make a movie about Batman, but DC Comics wouldn't allow him to film it? Well, he decided to make the movie anyway, but instead of using the characters' real names, he'd take away the last letter of their first name. So Batman became Batma, and he fought crime with his trusty partners Alfred and Robbie. And the film showed the dynamic duo and their butler fighting crime all over the city. But near the end of the movie, Batman is supposed to go into the criminal base and find his arch nemesis there. So the filming starts and Batman bursts through the doors to the base, and as he looks around, no one's there, and confused, he asks, "Where's the joke?" Exactly, where is the joke? Did that one go over your head? All right, anyway, a couple of weeks ago, after dinner with friends on a Friday night, one of the people in our group invited us back to his house to watch an old movie. And not like Pretty Woman old, I mean like the movies made way before I was born. Now, on my own, I'll almost never watch really old movies. But on this evening, I felt like going along with the group, and we ended up watching a film called To Catch a Thief. Now, if you don't know, because I didn't, that's an Alfred Hitchcock movie from 1955 starring Cary Grant and Grace Kelly. Three masters of their craft who kept me engaged from beginning to end. And what's interesting about this experience is that I didn't realize I was totally captivated by the movie until it was over. The environment at my friend's house created space for me to give it a chance that I wouldn't normally. And the next day I spent quite a bit of time thinking about how their talent was able to shine because it wasn't competing with a bunch of special effects and other modern technology tricks used in movies today. And then the next day, I watched Saturday Night Live. And this was the most recent episode hosted by Maya Rudolph. Now, if you saw it, then you might have noticed that she didn't just host. She was in most of the skits, so many that it felt like she took over the whole show, and she was masterful. I laughed more than I have in a long time. You know, SNL has been full of younger, newer cast members lately who haven't had as much time to master their craft as Maya has, and you could definitely tell as much. Now, those two events together have had me thinking a lot about how everywhere you look in life, the people who honor and study the fundamentals of basically anything are the people we call masterful. And what's important about that is that masters get all the respect. Now, this should be inspiring to you because it means that you can focus on learning the art of salesmanship free from the fear of technology. You know, technology has given us all a short attention span, and we can barely pay attention to a modern movie that runs longer than an hour, or at least I can't. And this means that you could use technology to make your life easier, and you can use it to connect with more people, and then use your fundamental sales skills to build your career into one that people actually respect. So to do this in sales, you need a willingness to continually work on and improve a few things, namely generating leads, converting those leads into appointments, controlling your appointments, finding the problem that your prospect is having, and then presenting your service persuasively as the solution to that problem, and then asking for a signature. And when you can do this well, you'll have your prospects captivated, just as I was captivated by Hitchcock, Cary Grant, Grace Kelly, and Maya Rudolph. And one of my best mentors in real estate used to say that success comes when you say the right things to the right people often enough. And so this is a short but important message I wanted to send your way today because this is the time of year it would be easy to get distracted. It's the spring and historically most agents become more active now, but we also have spring breaks and summer vacations rolling across the country at various times. And this year we have more areas reopening from different levels of COVID restrictions, which is to say it would be easy to get distracted by many things. And you got to know that tech purveyors of the world are ready to exploit any lack of focus that we have, right? So make sure this spring that you remember to stay focused on the basics of your craft and don't let anyone convince you that you're missing out if you don't build a huge following on TikTok. Talk to people about real estate, listen for life change, propose a get-together to discuss that change, run a proper and professional appointment, ask for a signature, and repeat. Simple, right? But obviously not always easy. So if you need help in any of these areas, you guys, hit reply to this email and reach out. Well, thanks for watching, you guys. My name is Jason Edwards. Now let's get out there and build a top producer life.